Today, I want to talk about a journey many of us face at some point in our lives: navigating unemployment, facing the stigma behind it, and daring to follow our dreams despite societal standards. Recently, I've made the difficult decision to leave my job in the medical field. Some unfortunate circumstances forced me to choose between my passion and my profession. It wasn't an easy choice, but it was a necessary one for my well-being and personal growth. I'm grateful to be in a position where I can embrace this change and let my curiosity guide me towards new horizons. It's a chance to explore my passions and truly discover what brings me joy. Unemployment can feel daunting and the stigma around it can be heavy, but remember, it's okay to take a step back to move forward. It's okay to prioritize your dreams and well-being over societal expectations. Join me as I navigate these next steps in my life. Together, we can find peace and inspiration in following our hearts, even when the path is uncertain. Thank you for being here, and remember to embrace your journey with an open heart and a curious mind. Hey guys, welcome to my first week of being unemployed. For those of you who are new here, I am normally a traveling phlebotomist. In the past on my page, you can see some of my excursions of living life in an RV full-time with 3 cats, a dog, and my partner. Late last year, we moved back home to the Sunshine State of Florida to begin a new journey of finding and building out a van. It's been a couple of months and I was actually employed at one of the local hospitals here in Daytona. And while I was pursuing my endeavors within the medical field, which I've been in for the past 5 or 6 years now, I've also been pursuing my own personal hobbies like crocheting, UGC work, and freelance, which were all things that I did before I worked in the medical field full-time. While I was out on my travels, which I absolutely loved traveling the country, it was so beautiful. The one thing I missed was being an artist and working for myself. After some burnout and some direction changes, I have decided to leave my job and to pursue other things. Which leads me to today, my first solid week of being unemployed and having nothing to do. So it's time for me to buckle down. It's time for me to get my life organized, to get my life situated, and begin this new journey that I am so excited for. If you can't tell, I am a little bit sick right now. In my last vlog, I was at Forbidden Kingdom Music Festival and Homebase, which was such an amazing weekend. But afterwards, sometimes you end up getting the wook flu, as the ravers like to call it. This morning, I had a little reset morning, practicing my slow way of living and cherishing it, because working 12s back to back at the hospital is exhausting, and I had little time to take care of myself and my home. So today is my unemployment reset. As you saw, I did a little bit of my morning dopamine routine, which involves some yoga, some journaling, taking care of my skin, and right now I'm currently making some delicious breakfast to fuel my body to get ready for this super productive day. Let's finish making ourselves some breakfast and get ready for this next chapter together. Hey friends, so I had this whole elaborate plan to take you guys with me while I was cleaning my house, because I did a total revamp. I cleaned my dining room, I deep cleaned my bathroom, and I'm slowly working on my bedroom right now. I have some laundry that is being washed. Then I'm going to be folding it, but my mom called me. So I spent the whole afternoon talking to her while I was cleaning, also just discussing some upcoming things, and it was a really great conversation, so I'm glad I took the time to talk to her. I don't know what it is, but having a clean bathroom just feels so good. I love walking around and not getting any like dust or cat hair on my feet. In a previous video, we cleaned my closet and I was taking a bunch of things out. I still haven't finished. Honestly, the medical field was so busy and rapid fire all the time that I just never really had a chance to catch up on life. And so that's what we're doing in our unemployment era. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to be taking care of some of my plants. Now that it's summertime, I definitely would love to put some of my plants around my house, but I haven't watered them in about 2 weeks because I watered them before I left for Forbidden Kingdom. And then I was gone for Forbidden Kingdom and for home base. And then this whole entire week I had wook flu and I just forgot about them. So we're gonna water them. We're gonna let them get all hydrated and happy. And then I think maybe sometime this week I will place them around my house just to add some greenery to the house and make it just feel beautiful and cozy and yummy and happy. Ooh. All right, a little crusty, but not bad. That baby in the corner is literally thriving. Now that I have the laundry getting situated, I've cleaned the majority of what I'm going to get cleaned today. Now I'm going to be working on some UGC. My goal is to have about 3 to 4 UGC clients monthly. I just got one. So I signed with them about a week ago, and now I have some content to make for them. I've been really sick, so I haven't recorded content all week. So I'm gonna try and make some content for them today. Also just brainstorm some other ideas that I can do. I have 5 photos that I have to give them, 5 story posts, and then 5 reels for them to use on TikTok and Instagram. So today I'm going to be working on some of the reels for them. My partner took a bunch of photos for them for FK. So hopefully he sends those over to me today so that I will be able to send it to the brand. We've talked about a lot of the details, but not everything yet. So I just want to kind of have something to give them whenever I see them and go from there. I'm really excited. This is my first UGC client and I am absolutely ecstatic over it. So I want to make these really freaking good. So let's get to it.
My ability and receipt keeping, all of the expenses for this bill. And I hope that they're together like this. Thank you all so much for being here. This madam has been hurting after bending over had all those orders yesterday.
Tripped a breaker, lost power on the boat, had to turn on a generator, 8+ gallons of water, so I had to suck that all up with a shop vac.
Does anybody else have those friends where you just send each other Snapchat like videos and that's how you guys keep in contact because texting is too much effort? FaceTiming means aligning both schedules, and so Snapchat stories is just like your best bet. And then for my one friend who doesn't have Snapchat, we just do voice memos. So that was my friend Jesse. He's currently in Alaska and he's working on a fishing boat. His van is parked outside on our property right now, and when he comes home, he's gonna be helping us do our van build. Day one of the first unemployed vlog went pretty good for being super sick and not feeling well. I have not folded a lick of laundry. I've done 2.5 loads. I have 1 drying and 1 sitting in the washer, and I haven't started the washer yet. So that'll probably be on tomorrow's to-do list. Today, I had a really good morning routine. I cleaned my whole entire house, cleaned the energy, cleaned everything that I could. And I made about 3 or 4 TikToks out of the 5 TikToks that I have to make for one of my UGC clients. So I would call today an absolute win. I do still have some editing to do for a vlog that's coming out before this one. I still have a whole bunch of personal editing to do for TikTok. But honestly, I'm still sick and I'm very tired. Not tired enough to go to sleep. I just kind of want to sit down. I just want to veg out. I want to drink my tea because I've been having coughing fits all day. And I want to show you guys a project that I finished yesterday. I've worked on a couple of different custom orders recently. I just did a crocheted maxi skirt for Grow Fest for someone, and I just made the most beautiful skirt for someone for Electric Forest, which they will be wearing within the next week or so. And then I also got this Rasta custom, and I am absolutely so proud of it. I was working on this last night and I finished it. Well, I started working on it yesterday and then I finished it tonight. And I decided that I want to crochet something else. What I used to do was I would just crochet things for my small business and then just kind of like post them as I worked on them. If I had an idea and I wanted to bring it to life, I would just start working on it and then post about it. And then obviously whenever I had custom orders, I would work on the custom orders. But I am super excited to be crocheting again. And I have been really inspired by earth and nature the past few years. So I think I want to make some sort of nature line, and I'm going to take you guys along for that journey for the things that I crochet. Right after dinner, I started just a little tan cup, and I'm so excited to be getting my shop back in order, to be making custom crochet again. And I hope you guys are as excited as I am to come along this journey of being a full-time entrepreneur, or at least seeing how that goes for me, because there's a lot of things going on in my life right now. So I guess we'll just see how it goes. Okay, in my time of being unemployed, I did a little bit of a art room renovation yesterday. So I want to show you guys what I did. I set up a monitor so that I can check my emails and then have like to-do lists. I can edit my YouTube videos over here and stuff. And then my iPad is an easy access to my little chair. It's kind of messy because my dog sits on it. And then I got these really adorable little posters, and they're actually from a calendar. So on the back of them, it's gonna be like a month. They had calendula, rose, and then that is an Amniota muscaria mushroom, and I love them. So I just put those up on my wall. I've literally had this monitor for so long, and it was sitting in the opposite corner of my art room. I had my little monitor over here, but I put my printers over here, my scale, and then just kind of have this as like my workstation, because underneath I have all of my packing materials, and then I have some papers and stuff, and then like just like a bunch of business things. In the future I will renovate it a little bit more, but this is what she looks like for now. And then I also added a foxglove little poster, and I think it looks so adorable. And then all of my lights are on this little timer, so I click this. Not a timer, but like one switch, and it turns on all of those lights. And then this light and that light is attached to something down there. I think this is really going to help me improve productivity. It's really going to help me run my business smoother. I love having the big screens. It already has motivated me. I literally edited 2 YouTube videos in like one night, and then also started another one. And I'm normally such a procrastinator when it comes to YouTube, but I really love YouTube and I really love recording. I love putting things together, but I just think my setup wasn't doing me justice and causing me to have a little bit more procrastination because it wasn't as easy. And like using like a little keypad to edit your videos versus a mouse has been the biggest game changer ever. And I got a keyboard. Well, actually I had the keyboard, the monitor, and the mouse, but it was just sitting over there because I didn't know that I had all of the tools and supplies I needed to make it work. And so I'm really glad I got it set up yesterday. Yesterday was a lot of back end stuff. It was a lot of working. I did get a lot of crochet done as well. I crocheted this cute little smiley face purse, which I am so obsessed with. I think she's so cute. And then I also crocheted a smiley face bandeau top, but all I did was make the squares. And so my next step is going to be sewing them all together. And I think I might do that at our little Springs trip. But I will see you when I'm in Kelsey's car. She's on her way to come pick me up. She just bought me a little Dunkin' Donuts, and we're gonna go to the Springs and then hang out at the Springs before we have to take her boyfriend to the airport because he's flying home to Texas, and then I'm gonna accompany her. So let's go to the Springs. I will see you in Kelsey's car when I get my beautiful matcha.
Catch me journaling or drawing. Especially love it when I'm making something for someone else. Show much more, but I did show this part in the last clip like you saw, and then
Thank you for joining me during these early days of my expansion and growth. I've been cherishing my time outdoors in nature, spending precious moments with friends, and prioritizing all the things I couldn't enjoy as frequently while managing a full-time job in the medical field.
As I navigate the waters of freelancing, I'm excited to pursue my art and work towards creating a sustainable income for myself without the constraints of a 9-to-5 job. Your support means the world to me, and I'm grateful to have you along for this journey. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment about your own experiences. Have you ever been unemployed? How did you navigate that time? Or, if you're a fellow entrepreneur, what was your journey into this workforce like? I'd love to hear your stories and insights. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye butterflies.